Check.org is a really helpful website-based resource which primarily focuses on political stories. What it does is it takes, for example, a debate, and it will break down the points that were made, and it will then clarify whether or not they were factually accurate. Well, generally it's things that aren't factually accurate. It picks out, it says this is wrong and this is the correct fact, amount, figure, whatever it is that's being talked about. And then this is bulleted at the top. Then it's got it with subheads with a bit more detail. And then at the bottom, there's the sources. So this is fantastic for not only checking the validity of political claims, but also for breaking down news stories, social media, stories flying around, anything that's potentially could be inaccurate. You can go on factcheck.org and you can read up on it and you can check the sources and you can see for yourself, which is great for students because they can learn to fact check as they go when they're reading any news story anywhere. But in this instance, it's specifically for politics. But there is also a science section. So this is sort of environmental sciences and healthcare, and it will also break down stories within that area, which is really helpful. And what you can also do is you can ask a question. So students can create a question on a specific area, a story perhaps that's going around. They can send that in, submit that, and the website will then, the journalists or people working on the website will research that and they'll create the story and they'll publish it for others to see. So that can be a really nice way for students to see the kind of interactivity that's possible there, as well as to create new content, and to answer a question that's perhaps been bothering them. So yeah, very helpful, totally free to use, masses of information on there. It's right up to speed as well. So current news stories will be popping up in here as they're popping up on news feeds, or shortly after. Um, really useful, and very accessibly written as well. Really easy to follow. So this works for younger students as well as older.